Welcome to an epic parkour video. Time to rage. So starting into this server with parkour was, let's say, interesting. I started with the easy, of course, and then I went to the normal, then I went to the hard, and I noticed my skill level was around the hard difficulty. However, there was a few things that I was not expecting about parkour. Was just a simple fact that I had to relearn parkour. For example, the thing you're seeing on screen right now, I did not know you could make this jump. I thought it was impossible, and I didn't think it was an actual jump, so I literally had to, as you're seeing now, log out, log into a creative world, practice it, so I was able to do it. I was not expecting to do that when I joined this server, and hey, I'll be honest, while recording this video, I got a lot better, and honestly, I'm starting to get addicted. So if you guys want to see actual content, okay, I count this as content, but, you know, not commentary content, or like, you want to see me rage, because I may or may not have some rage issues, especially when it came to the hard difficulty challenge that I was doing. Because you get daily challenges you can click on, and I clicked on the hard difficulty one without thinking that it was going to be literally impossible. Lo and behold, it's not impossible. I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did, and I'm actually really proud of myself for it. So that's going to be playing for the rest of this video while we're just talking about stuff about my channel. So if you guys want to see me live stream this on YouTube or on Twitch, let me know down in the comments down below so that I know whether to stream on Twitch or on YouTube. Just basically tell me your preference. So survival has been really fun. I got on there, made a really good video in my opinion. I really enjoyed making that video. The only problem I've had on survival recently is just the fact that I don't know what to do. In 1.16 you have like netherite you can go get. The nether is like all updated, so you can like get all that stuff, but it's a 1.15 version, and the problem is I only really know what's in 1.16 because I went from 1.8 to a little bit of 1.9. Not really. I once the 1.9 came out, I kind of played a little bit, then I quit immediately, went back to 1.8, and then when 1.16 came out, I finally felt like playing Minecraft again because it actually added features that I felt like added to the game. So in 1.15 I don't really know what to do. So this is just gonna be a huge rant video. I would love to make more on the survival series, especially since I just got 20 million from somebody and I basically got like $50 million worth of gifts. I've already recorded that stuff. Again, they're just sitting there because I don't necessarily want I don't necessarily know what the majority of my content's going to be in that episode yet. So I have some pieces recorded for the episode number 2. But thank you so much for all that support, by the way, guys. It means so much that you guys are enjoying my content. Funny story. I had a fellow YouTuber on the server reach out to me for a collab. I never really understand why people reach out for collabs, but then expect for the person you're reaching out to have the idea for the collab. You know, like, if you're gonna go through the effort to say, hey, yo, we should collab, like, I really enjoy your content, or even if you don't, you just, like, want my clout or something, or, again, you just want to have a friend, that's fine, but, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of weird that you would come up to me and, like, ask for a collab, you know, between the two of our channels, and you have literally no ideas. Like, so, again, I'm not gonna mention who it is, because, again, no hate towards them at all. Like, it's okay. I've done that before in the past, but I've learned from that, so it's kind of weird for me now. But thinking back when I used to be new and stuff, I used to do that as well. But yeah, it's weird now thinking about that because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, sit down with you and be like, oh yeah, let's make this great video idea that you're gonna like. Let's say about this. If I came out to you and I asked, hey, how about I leech off your idea so I can make content as well, right? I can make really good content as well. That doesn't sound fair, right? Of course, that's not necessarily what they're intending, or in any way, shape, or form, but I'm saying that's kind of how it feels, you know, because you're coming over here and you're asking for a collab. I'm like, okay, sure, what do you have in mind? And they're like literally got back to me like 5 minutes later. I'm guessing they had no idea, and they literally just said, I don't know, maybe we could think something together. So I kind of just ghosted them. I will respond to them once they give me an idea. I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird, and I thought I'd bring that up. I thought it was just kind of funny. So a huge thing that's happening on YouTube right now, challenges. I constantly get a bunch of my friends messaging me saying, hey, yo, you should do a challenge video or something, because that's really what's blowing up, and honestly, that's what would make my content go up further. But honestly, I don't have any ideas of any good quality challenges. Every time I think of an idea, I look it up on YouTube and it's already been done by like a big YouTuber. That and majority of the other ones I think of are just, in my opinion, not entertaining enough. It feels like I'll have to joke around and like I'll have to lie to the audience and say, oh yeah, I'm actually confused as to why this is happening, but I really do understand what's happening. You know what I mean? I don't like faking my content, even if it is for just a funny video. I remember when I first started this channel with my cousin Tyler. We both decided, okay, we're gonna make a YouTube channel and we're going to record Minecraft, of course, because you know Minecraft was the big thing back then. This was back in 2014, 2015. It was really big and it was growing really fast, and it wasn't necessarily because it was big, it was just because I really enjoyed the content, and I was watching, you guys remember Preston Plays. He kind of makes trash content now, unfortunately. Once he noticed he can make more money off of kids, he switched to like complete and utter kid content where he's playing hide and seek, literally playing hide and seek in his house. He literally he's staring right at his brother or cousin, I forgot who it was, and he's like, oh, where could he be? It's not like he's straight up Dora the Explorer up in this bitch. Like, he is pretending that he can't see. Anyways, that's my little rant about Preston. Because he used to make really good quality content back in the day when I watched him. He used to do factions and stuff. So me and my cousin wanted to do that, right? So we started on eSkills Factions. Yeah, so that was a fun server. And on that server, that was the server I gained 100 subscribers on, and that was the whole point of that series, was to see who would get 100 subscribers first. Now that I look back on it, and a lot of my content, it's kind of it's nostalgic to look back on, but at the same time it kind of saddens me in a way, because I look back on my content and I'm like, okay, this is, you know, obviously nostalgic, but none of it's good. Like, I have like I think I have over like almost like 300 uploads in total now. Most of them, I mean, yeah, I think like 150 of them are like privated. And it's crazy to look back and see that literally none of them are quality. So that's what I've been trying to do with these last two uploads I did, and this one kind of, again, this one's more of just a ask Flame anything type, just talking, ranting type of video. You know, it's kind of saddening looking back on that, and that's the main reason why I made these two uploads, was to see how far I could actually make quality content, and it looks like it's been really well received. The first episode of the prisons got almost 200 views. It will have 200 views by tomorrow. And as of right now, as of recording, the first episode of the SMP has 113 views and 12 likes on the video and freaking 12 comments. So that's just incredible. So at the end of the day, I'm not making this for necessarily views, but it's just the reason I'm making it is to make people laugh and or just enjoy, you know, content or the world a little bit more, because the world's kind of chaotic right now. And that's what I wanted to originally do. So I'm really proud of these last two uploads, and it looks like you guys are enjoying them. So I will be making a survival episode next, but I really want your guys' help with what I should make it about. Like, should I make it about the grinders? What do you guys want to see on the survival? And then also, if you don't necessarily want to see survival, what other part of the server or challenges you would like to see me upload? Because I am kind of at a crossroads where I want to not necessarily do this full time, but consistently put out quality content again. And this video is just kind of a backboard for me to be like, okay, these are the things my community wants in a video or in a series. You know, this is the stuff my community will want to watch and want to, you know, see from my content. So this will be the thing that really just pushes me into the content that I'll eventually keep making into the future. So that's the main reason I'm making this video. That and this quality freaking parkour in the background, and you get to see me fail a million times in a row. Speaking of this parkour, holy crap. Like, excuse me? Like, some of these, like, I swear, this hard challenge is Expert Plus. There were so many jumps in this parkour alone I didn't know existed. For example, the vines that are underneath a wall. Was it a wall or a fence? I'll show it right now. I didn't know this. I was like, this jump is literally impossible, until I accidentally just ran up against the wall and I started freaking climbing it like it was a ladder. if you put vines underneath a freaking wall up against a wall, a wall up against a wall, a wall up against like a stone wall, it acts like it is a vine. So you could just like crawl across it. I didn't know. This is like pushing my 1.8. This is 1.8, by the way. There's probably way more things in 1.16 that you can do with parkour, especially with like honey blocks. Honey is really fun to do with parkour now. But like, I did not know that. I literally thought it was impossible. I had to like stop for a second, and I just kept going until eventually I accidentally ran up against the wall by missing a jump, and I just started like floating there for a second. I was like, oh, this is a thing? So yeah, there's so many things in this one parkour alone that just I struggled with. But yeah, so be sure to leave your comments down below. If you want to collab with me, again, don't be afraid to collab with me. I will be reaching out to other people, but again, it's kind of like a two-way street here. If you want to collab with me and you don't have an idea, that's fine. I recommend just like, at least, you don't have to have a video idea. You just have a rough idea like, oh, let's do survival together. Oh, let's do parkour together, see who can go further. You know, it doesn't have to be an actual video idea. It's just, you know, a starting point. That was my only problem with that guy that messaged me, was I literally just said, what do you have in mind? Not necessarily like the exact video idea, just, oh yeah, let's do some survival. Like, for all I know, he could be like, let's just play creative mode. And I wouldn't necessarily want to do that, right? So that's why I asked him, like, what do you have in mind? And he doesn't have anything in mind. So I'm just like, at least have something in mind if you're going to come to me for a collab. I would love to do collab, especially with this community. You don't necessarily have to have anything specific if you want to collab with me. Just mainly a microphone that's not going to kill my eardrums, and preferably you actually uploading the video that we collab. Those are the only two requirements that I really have. As we're wrapping up, you see me complete this parkour. Hopefully you were able to see majority of this hard difficulty parkour. I kind of recorded for 2 hours just doing parkour. I didn't think I would find a parkour this hard in just the hard difficulty, because all the other ones I completed within like, I think 15 minutes. And a lot of it was just constantly failing and then just getting it right one of the time. So I thought I would have to go through it a lot and just cut out all the bad things. But considering how long this hard challenge parkour took, holy crap! The majority of it, except for the beginning when I was showing that one ladder parkour, it's gonna be this parkour. But it was so challenging. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. If you did dislike the video, be sure to hit that dislike. I mean, again, it's not that quality of a video. I understand if you disliked it, but please leave feedback in the comments. I want to hear it, whether it's good or bad, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.